guess more towards kind of expectations towards the end of map 1. But yeah, I guess with the benefit of coming across to a wildly different composition, yes. Navi should be in the driving seat in terms of the tempo here.
Exactly. I'd love to see them kind of shift into that and not play into Fnatic's game plan. See if they can determine it themselves. But, well, speaking of tempo shift, highly aggressive start and an isolated player, and look how quickly they're going to the case. Now, this
Paranoia, fault line, everything to follow up on this, but CNED catches it.
But I thought there was utility put towards CNED. I thought they'd crossed, you know, all the T's, dotted the I's, all the good stuff, but now Dirk is actually in a little bit of a predicament. He's got a problem towards CT and towards middle. Unfortunately for him, no one fancies overextending towards this, so he does get to keep his life, and Dirk gets to slip a little bit deeper towards B main.
Curious, actually, that there wasn't any Chronicle or Leo pressure coming through mid on the back of that. Almost that pinch towards Sushi. Navi have regrouped, though. You can hear these steps passing and will allow safe passage to site.
Yeah, but maybe trying to catch a straggler or two, but no one giving him much of a chance to get to danger. Yeah, he's gone down. 3 players there, a little too much to handle. But the spike will be planted, so the trade out comes in, but the map feels small. They're locked to the site. They want to win out on one of these extremities, basically, but the options are limited. Is Chronicle going to take those first couple of steps? The flash does turn it. Doesn't really dissuade him from his pathing. The smoke could be a problem. They're buying seconds here, but Fnatic will need to go soon.
Dirk will look for this challenge, but he's almost got a player's life in this situation, Lauren.
If he goes down, then it becomes way more comfortable. But actually, it's Chronicle and Leo to succeed. Now, only CNED to draw blood on the way back in, but it's Angel still doing damage. Leo down low, not enough. And now, looking at what's left, it's just CNED. Clock on his side. The flash, he's going to eat that, though. And now the defuse isn't stopping. He's going to get there in time. Alpha waited it out patiently. Yes, close, but no cigar in the end for CNED.
Looking to take a swing off that. A weird opener, but Fnatic actually flip a 4v5 here in the pistol.
Yeah, great work from them, and obviously reaping the benefits of that now, having much better purchase. Obviously on the other side, the arguably down to the Sheriffs. One frenzy for Sugetsu. Where's that threat going to come from? That was a little bit too far. Even
Angel's
he knows
laughing
that.
about it, yeah. Throw something out and around like this and see if you find anything. Boaster finds a ton of damage.
Yeah, he's got to be careful here. Durka quickly on it. Doesn't want to allow him to go down. Lots of damage done. Sugetsu low, Zipan low. It's all become a bit vulnerable to this here. Leo should mop up, really. Oh, the timing's just gorgeous between Leo and Durka. This deadly little duo working in unison perfectly. Fnatic clearing up all the threats. And Sugetsu left to rot on 30 HP in a bit of a dream. The dream's crushed. Clean round from Fnatic. I can't help but...
Excited to see, actually, here technically with a reinforced front line with the 2 duelists from Navi. How that actually pans out. Yeah, it looked like CNED was going to try and swing underneath this, but he's going to wait for it to expire. I don't know, he actually wants to get ahead of the second one, Boaster. At least we'll find the information there on the backside of it.
Let's see that tempo shift here as well. Navi starting to employ their own approach. And the timing of this dog, quite nice. You can see Navi trying to sit back a little bit deeper, try and not get caught by it. Did draw some gunfire, but there's so much intention behind this. All players are here.
The Fnatic have spotted both duelists, though.
You know what's coming their way. Angel going to try and get ahead of this one.
It's his own flash.
He's still got at least a fair fight on it. It's good. Boaster got to be careful now, could be surrounded. He's actually going to lose out. And Angel, beautiful play towards the site. Precarious, sure, but he's reaped the rewards for it. The benefits are there, and he's still carrying on. Chronicle the next to fall, and Angel having a whale of a time. 3 kills already this round. He might get some more.
Well, Durka probably going to try and challenge here, but Alpha a million miles away from this one right now. It's a 2v5. Some players tagged up, yes, but it's not really anything that Fnatic can capitalize on comfortably, at least.
No, it's going to be tough to close that gap. You can already see Angel waiting for this. One away from his ult. Zipan's going to take that one, though.
You almost want him to actually find this kill. I'm surprised Zipan takes it.
He's going to take both.
But he's one off the Rolling Thunder now, so I guess it comes full circle for him.
Okay, Fnatic put under a little bit of pressure here, but it's the buyback in. This is the round where we've got to see if they've come up with a plan to how to deal with this. But keep in mind, Durka's still on that judge.
I'll say Shao giving away the sound cue with that. Flash didn't actually catch.
And NAVI looking slippery. Flash. No TP taken, there it is. A little delayed on it, but we'll be caught up by this. Oh, Dirk's position could be really nasty.
It's a nasty gun.
And he still
hits
gets him. Yeah, that's wild to me. And that's lost them that big chance here. And the re-clear coming out from Leo is very nice.
Big upgrade, actually, for Durka to retrieve the rifle as well. Does have the option of still playing the judge for the time being, but the option to swap out at least here if Fnatic want to concede a plant. Not going to be as much of a hindrance in terms of the retake. Yeah, not seeing CNED and Angel really stack up together and kind of focus their efforts just yet.
Good read from Fnatic on this rotation. Starting to drift Leo over a little bit further. This should confirm it. Chronicle takes a little bit of a look and he finds what he wants.
I was going to say it should catch, but the fault line maybe even a little off there, or it ran out of effect. Still going to find some progress towards site though. Oh, Durka.
Full blind. Just through the smoke, but CNED with a bit of a wild spray does find it, but Chronicle, the immovable object on the site, doesn't allow them to even really come that close, and for CNED, keeping hold of that rifle is the best he could really hope for here. So Fnatic.
Alpha, yeah. It's definitely what I want to see going forwards here, and Fnatic with some exploration towards mid.
It's been caught, but the trade's good for Durka. CNED's in danger here, trying to just play his life. But you can see already on the hunt, Durka's going deep in this one. He's actually going to go further already. Does he find it? No! Durka goes down. Zipan's caught him. The ult goes to waste. It all feels a little rabid at this approach.
Oh, Chronicle has posted up behind that smoke. And Navi not running through spawn. They don't want to give this information away to any player that's still pushed deep in mid. Oh. This information gathered towards sewers, though.
Oh, the timing on this doesn't quite paint the full picture, but who gets the timing right? Little tease on the cam.
Man. He's staring the other way that entire time, by the way.
They got to just burst on this and hope for the best, but Alpha, gorgeous tracking on the first here. A couple more fights to be had, and he wants the ult as well. Oh, he's making so much value out of that position by so much time. Just reluctant to give it up.
And the Fnatic swing that right back in their favor. Ultimate's starting to come online now. Rolling Thunder, Blade Storm. Angel does have his as well.
They're sitting so deep, though, on Fnatic.
This is the sort of thing you want to do when the enemy Yoru has, or you don't want to commit towards a site hold. At least here, I mean, it's easier to slip away from B side than it is committing towards an A site hold, but yeah, heads up play from Fnatic, to be honest. They don't want to get isolated from that combo.
So let's see what Angel can do with this. How much value can he find? You've already seen how far Bose has gotten. Okay, there's your vulnerable target.
That's exactly what you don't want to happen.
There it is. Great read. Angel, right way to play that, and actually shower the follow-up. Chronicle's gone down, but there's still players on the site here. Leo, how much can one man do, really? The TP taken, but he reads it so well. Turns around for a follow-up. Leo is out of this world, but he gets put to bed. Zipan's got him, and Sugetsu's right on the case as well. It's all on Alpha. A 1v2. He's got Zipan full HP and Sugetsu down a little lower, but they're looking towards that B site. But his timing could be everything.
Zipan, I was going to say, wisely actually slips back into B main, Lauren. Waiting for this regroup to come through. So NAVI looking to play this advantage.
Yeah, but the timing on this, when do they even consider this an option? Because he still could be lingering around. He could be CT, he could be up towards heaven, he could be anywhere. They have to clear the site, but they've got in scot-free. They haven't found contact, they found nothing. So you start asking those questions. This is when you'll find the answers. Alpha is close. But they've got to consider it, and they don't. He gets the first for free. Can he find the second? That would have been his third, and it's not going to happen. Sugetsu. The judge is out. Does have his ult though, so hopefully we get to see a little finesse with that, but he's not been having the best days here. Could do with a couple CNED rounds for them. Cena just following behind, using it to deal with that Yoru utility. They've taken site control. They will have a plant, but it's going to be a 5v5 retake.
No damage done. Well, with by the Trailblazer as well. That's actually committed up here. Rolling Thunder invested.
He's gone back. He's okay. He didn't get pushed off it just yet, but did he get noted? The high flash going to come in. And they are trying to pour through by ramp, but they're not having as much ease of access as they'd like. Smoke put into position, and no damage found.
By a lot of time, actually.
Paranoia didn't quite find his target. Actually, yes, it did. Tell a lie, but it's Sugetsu from above, finding 3. And CNED, a parting gift towards Poster, and Chronicle feeling left down in this round, behind the smoke, unable to try and close down any of these kills, trade any. That's the first. Second found, 2 more, not gonna happen.
Oh, well, this is the sort of thing I was talking about. Sending that clone, there's not going to be a trip towards vents, potentially. There are opportunities to be found. Alpha now playing a Heaven setup, actually, with a kill trip towards site. And one that looks as if it's probably catered towards an Angel TP towards the back lines.
No rush from Na'Vi, certainly not all in this time at all. Looking for maybe one of their more slowed down pieces, taking space, drawing out that utility. Gonna note the boom bot towards middle, but that's about it here.
Obviously here 2 Sheriffs as well, which is why we see the gaps in Angel's utility. Don't necessarily have an awful lot to work with here.
There's no follow-up towards middle. That flash gonna clear it. Leo's made sure of that, and with this little bit of intent, so much is expected from this. They can hit that rotate button, but they are in early. Angel this time does get noted here. What can Alpha do? Not a lot, actually. Yeah, this time dealt with. Na'Vi, good adjustment now. Chronicle looking like he wants in. Angel looks potentially dead here and put to bed by Chronicle. Still only one standing. Fnatic this time faltering. And Na'Vi's adjustments were very good here. And yeah, found for free. Na'Vi fixing some of those issues.
Able to isolate that kill onto Alpha fairly comfortably. Now Angel one away from his ultimate, so maybe looking to retrieve this orb. One way, a little late. At least now Angel a little paranoid about taking it.
But I like that they're trying to work a longer default, just purely to keep that third player away, keep it just to the 2 that are there for now, but they do then have to have a little bit of burst on this. Do they clear this properly? Well, Asena's taking no risk towards this, but the backline does get checked on. Alpha waited for it, spots Zened up above, and Alpha reading this really well. This guy's being such a problem. Where's the rest of the team?
And eventually coming through, but now very cautious about this approach. Zipan has found an opener, though. Alpha will respond.
Unpressured as well. The bailouts here in time. Alpha got to breathe. He had that freedom. The secondary layer to this was very disconnected from Na'Vi. They haven't really seen it on an island there. And no value found. Zipan so low, he's probably not going to be able to make much of this. Rifle soon to be ripped away. And a little bit further of a gap to be made for Fnatic, making it up to 6 in just a moment's time. But Alpha doesn't need help in these scenarios.
No, and the other thing to know as well, with Navi's lack of focus towards Heaven, I actually think they're realizing how much value Alpha's getting off its camera. Not having that smoke go up on Heaven ahead of the dash. Be in here against the double duelist with a breach as well.
I'll handle this.
Maybe looking for that similar sort of execution once again here. Angel to find him with the ultimate and find the fault line, but Angel at least confirms where he's retreated to.
I like this though, no casualties to be had this time for Fnatic. They're sitting deep, they've respected the ult coming in, they've had to give up the plan or the denial of it. Zened can't escape. And Turka just fell down into just a sea of bodies. How is there not a plant in place yet? What denied that? Yeah, I'm sure the ult was a little bit threatening, but still, looking to see that go down here. Otherwise, there's going to be problems. Alpha starts mopping the floor with them. Alpha's a beast right now. And Sugetsu, you're on the wrong side of the map, mate.
A very, very bizarre round. You find basically everything they need to off of Angel's ultimate. Even at that point, the showstopper comes through, the smokes start to drop. They haven't got that kind of sustain to break line of sight long enough, but yeah, very, very strange. Navi not really finding many comfortable executes with this composition. And Fnatic actually showing a number of different approaches of how to stop it. We'll find the one on the way in, another as well.
15 HP now. And about the same amount of seconds. So, oh, no come on, Sugetsu, there's no way you even make it possible. Oof.
Yeah, it's a perfect recipe, right? Put somebody that is so proficient as a duelist, as a fragger, and let him solo anchor a site. It buys Fnatic so much freedom. to try and control the rest of the map. Switch up here from NAVI, but this is unknown territory in terms of how this map has gone so far. And Durka, yeah, take some damage. Ooh. Should be.
Angel's gone pretty far ahead here. But can he make anything of this?
Well, he needs a fault line to elbow, pop this trap and maybe try and isolate Alpha. Again, this lack of information of where this camera is. See Angel's looking around for it.
Okay, but now he knows that Angel was close. He's going to try and get ahead towards CT. Yeah, he gets a little bit damage done, but he needs a bit more than that. And Alpha's been god tier. No, he's been god tier at this. Alpha is singling out everyone here. Perfect play. Angel finds 0 value towards CT. And Sugetsu, well, 1v5. This just feels like a masterclass from Alpha. He has been so good at buying very serviceable scoreline. They can do something with this, but it ain't going to be easy. This is still a very much Fnatic-sided lead here. And CNED instantly noting a whole lot of presence coming his way.
Actually happy to follow up behind this, actually. Smoke's invested fault line as well. Actually, a couple of these flashes forcing deeper, but CNED's found the first.
Oh, Zipan looks dead though. Yeah, the position just out in the open. Sugetsu falls basically into the loving arms of Fnatic, making it almost comfortable for them.
Yeah, CNED can't really re-swing onto that. He's down to 11 HP. So a 3v4 now in favor of Fnatic.
He's going to need some help here. Shao, Angel, someone's got to do something. And Fnatic just pausing for thought. They have the additional player up. They don't have to overextend in this regard. Tap on the spike should draw the attention. Smoke goes towards main, and here comes the counter hit. Angel good for one, but it's an Alpha answer, and it's back, and it's very much a possibility of having that 2-0 sweep here.
Yeah, for sure. NAVI can pull off miracles here. Marshall, a couple of upgraded pistols, and it's really comfortable. Durka actually deals with the spy cam nice and early, so removes one of the information tools. That's going to force the rotation of NAVI. No TP set up for Angel either, so there's no chance of him getting back across to support Zipan. If he does start to feel that pressure, and it's looking as if he might do.
Yeah, the penny starts to drop when you've heard nothing, you see nothing. You're like, I think we've rotated too early.
But there's nobody deep enough to really hear that retreat from B main either.
And this is when your stomach starts dropping because you know it's coming your way. Zipan, you got to do the best you can with a very, very bad hand against you. A little bit of stall, sure, buying a couple of seconds, but the paranoia sent out, no one even close enough to really catch it, and Fnatic have the sight. Now we look at what they can do. Can they cause any sort of problems here? Can NAVI maybe get amongst them? Not really. Angel found first and foremost. And Alpha just going to sit and watch. The cross has already been made. They are towards the lower side of the ramp, and Alpha's seen, I'm pretty sure both of them. I don't think they noted him. So now he's got the support called in as well. Leo's there. Everyone's in towards this one. And NAVI finding no respite. There is no rest here for them. And there's no benefits, there's no trades, there's no nothing. This is a very flat performance so far. But look at the strength of this buy, even from Fnatic now. I'm wondering how much they go for. Okay, yeah, we got rifles out on deck. They are well equipped for this round. NAVI scraped it together the best they can here.
My eyes are down.
There's no proactive approach here from NAVI. CNED was playing a deep ramp position, but now reconsidering it. A big gap towards B site right now. NAVI investing towards a 3-man hold towards mid. I'm not sure if they'll start walking, but they're not going to be in position to catch this rotation. Not going to be there early enough. Now, how deep do they actually go exploring?
Okay, well, you're going to know it now. But again, no flank, no anything really, just getting back through towards heaven. They might get a fight on it. Sugetsu, going to be seen. Does get away until the paranoia catches. It's CNED to succeed though. Finding Durka is big, and finding a follow-up is huge. CNED trying to put in some real valuable work here. Gonna need to see great things out of the rest of NAVI as well though in this 3v3. Chronicle, Alpha and Leo still standing. No plant to be had yet, 25 seconds now. Zipan taking down Chronicle, at least took away the spike, but wait, keep an eye on Alpha in this. Keep an eye on Alpha. How much can one man do? Not enough. Shao, heads up work, and now just Leo. You don't try it as well. No, you're going to try and play to the cross here. Xiao going to dip over. He's fine. That's clean work, though. Still the flash to play. He spotted the player, but he has to get towards the plant. He knows it. But he's drawn him off it. Oh, a second of an opportunity there, and Leo now trying to toy with him. He's seen both players. I'm pretty sure he knows what's going on here. But the defuse, he's got to make his move here, and it's too little too late. NAVI.
2v3. It's not the first thought in your mind that Alpha's going to go exploring. They do actually spread the funds a little bit. Angel on a Bulldog here. Very tentative from NAVI. Got a clone set up here for mid potentially. Again, with that smoke going up, it's not as if that's going to play Zipan into any position. Trailblazer will actually clear behind it as well, so almost no value off the back of that, and doesn't really throw Fnatic off the initial approach.
No, they want to continue up middle here. Taking the space that was garnered by that utility work early on. Would be Angel potentially to see the first couple of plays if they did continue up towards Heaven. But they're going through the protocol list. Going to keep NAVI guessing Xiao.
That's only his
starting
fourth.
to activate, yeah. Keep in mind, that is from the last round being his third, and then that is the follow-up. Huge. Can he do any more, though? Trying to slow this down a little, see if he can play in Zipan here. Paranoia sent back on through. The drop down comes in. Two players facing, and he doesn't win the fight either way. They know Xiao's around here somewhere.
There's no double face there from Xiao. And the paranoia that somebody's coming through from B main. CNET finds one Alpha with the backstab, though.
3v3 again. Surrounded on all fronts, but it is Fnatic. Sugetsu gonna find the first target, taking down the big man himself, Alpha. But I like that. A nice attempt from Fnatic to try and isolate one, but a check back in. Leo gonna know where Xiao is. He's gonna try and pick up the pace, get towards that pillar. Sugetsu with the next layer on this. Leo needs a kill here, and he's gonna get it! He finds Xiao, and in the meantime, Boaster got Sugetsu! And how is it just down to Angel now? And look at the readjusted position, making it hard to pry them out of his positions. A tap on the spike, the flash doesn't connect, but he notes the player. He falls back, Leo toying with time, but he falls, and oh, just caught in it.
Looking, I'll be honest, very rough here on the second half as well for NAVI. Sheriffs to come through, a Bulldog in the hands of Sugetsu. But Fnatic on 11, knocking on the door of series point already.
And it looks like big paranoia, but can they do it? Oh, oh dear.
Is it the counter paranoia?
I don't know. I'd like to watch that one back. As it stands, yeah, Fnatic just striding onto the site. NAVI not really being able to put up much of a fight here. Not clean for CNED, but he does at least get Durka down. Knives back into play here. Can he find any more? He needs a big round here, and he's going to try his damn best at it. Leo's fallen, 3 more to find. Gets paranoid about a flank, but we know it's not there. Fnatic, how much more can they hold on to this? CNED needs to do some serious work. Sugetsu, similar scenes. Doesn't have a great deal to work with, but he's got to make something out of nothing. They start working towards the site. Flash comes in, slows it down, Boaster denies Sugetsu. It's all on CNED. The clock running low now, finds another victim, needs 2 more to even have a chance at this. But look at the clock, he's running out of time and he knows it. He can't even really close the gap in this one. Such a valiant attempt from CNED. But I think we all know he's running a little low on time. Still has one more Cloudburst to work with. And he's going to make the best of a bad scenario, but Alpha played him like a fiddle, waited till they've been floundering under the pressure. A last thrown attempt here from CNED, it looks like. Operator is on, we've got a lot of ults to play with. Let's see what they've got. Fnatic making no secrets of this though. Gonna be heading straight towards that A side. Deep smoke towards Heaven. Xiao gonna put one back in. But it's not gonna really subvert the intention of Fnatic all that much. Look and see what they can do here. CNED already gonna connect towards Boaster. That's a big initial pick. And a good follow-up. Xiao there holding the line until then. Alpha gonna break back through and Angel trying to fill that void. But he's just gonna feed himself into the machine. Alpha ready to go. Sugetsu now looks vulnerable. Has to back away from this.
Leo desperately trying to heal Alpha so he can
Alpha,
continue to fight. Spike, though, in the meantime, has made its way all the way back towards B main.
Do they leave
Problem
CNED?
being, problem being Sugetsu's spy cam is actually in vents. So I don't know whether or not they're going to look to pinch towards mid here. You see the pings coming through on the mini-map.
This is all about finding that one bit of information.
Yeah.
This is it, whichever
that changes the entire outcome.
You've got NAVI waiting in CT and Fnatic waiting in middle. You've seen a little bit of something, but it's not super indicative. You're still a little worried they could double pump towards A. But I guess you put your faith in maybe seeing it with that operator. You leave Sugetsu towards B and Zipan in between both. Ooh, Sugetsu, okay, trying to sit a little deeper towards B main. They've heard a fair amount of this. They should believe what they're hearing with 10 seconds. Can Sugetsu do anything about this? Zipan is primed in a good position to try and make his way forward. Sugetsu's closing the gap now. Going to see the first. That's Leo on a platter, and it's all on Alpha. Can he close it out now? 12 on the board. If he makes it to 13, it's GG.
He's going to need the ace.
He's
already got 3 here.
He's got his cam. And CNED the first to step forward. No challenger yet. Here's the spike being toyed with. CNED prowling further forward. The operator finally coming out, but he finds him. And now Alpha, he's looking for the last! And that is a man who's had a world-class match. To 6. Close enough. I just don't know if NAVI have anything left in the tank, if I'm honest. At least they've got a buy. This is going to be interesting. Fnatic are already up middle. This is so fast in comparison to what we've been seeing.
This is no information either, no sound cues at least from the steps. And no camera here this time around from Sugetsu. Lots of ultimates for NAVI to work with though. First one being Angel. Now, will he actually catch sight of these players in ropes?
He should be there in time.
Yeah, we'll spot out both of them. That's a Rolling Thunder. Again, they anticipate this A-pinch coming through. Sugetsu's found one on the back of the Rolling Thunder.
Pretty big, hold on. A little bit of fight in this one. And a little bit of support, CNED there. Lovely work from CNED this time. Saving Sugetsu, who looked like he was about to be shredded in that. But no, Chronicle and Leo now left out in the cold. They've had no step towards sight. Spike to hand, can Leo sell something here? Can they find any bit of space? But they've only got 30 seconds. What are you even meant to try in this? Just probably keep the rifles in your hands, and that's the best you can really hope for.
With Boaster at 1500, Alpha at 2300, I'm not even sure actually of Durka's ultimate status, but a chance here at least to get some investment back into the next.
10 seconds.
I mean, this drew out the Rolling Thunder, Angel's ultimate as well, and Sugetsu as well, throw that in the hat.
We live to fight another day. 5 alive for NAVI. And an upgrade here or there as well, so they should be able to get maybe a better purchase going forward, because their money is
really giving away any information.
Okay, one away for Durka. And I'm looking to see if Boaster can play this out. It's Shout, finding Chronicle. Boaster, only going to find one on this. But it looks like they want to double down on it as well, and actually Fnatic win both fights. Huh?
You have to heal Durka back up. Now got the showstopper.
That should never have been favorable, it feels. Never. They've just got everything they wanted. Alpha's got out online. He can find all the information he wants.
And a man advantage as well.
Oh, this is going to be a devastating round loss here. If this is the one that they lose it on. And they know 100% where both these players are. There's no secrets to this anymore. The time's now on their side as well. CNED takes the first couple of steps, but it's Sugetsu to find it. Leo falls towards Pillar, and they have to kind of live this one out. Rocket gets posted. CNED Dodge is still standing, 2 feet planted back on the ground. Sugetsu with another valuable kill, and Dirk has fallen. There's still life in NAVI yet. After what felt like they'd maybe just fumbled that.
Yeah, this is Fnatic actually deciding to throw some of these investments into effect now with what Fnatic can buy on some of these light shields. You question some of the utility potentially behind it, but yeah, one more and I'm a little concerned actually, especially if NAVI builds some momentum.
It feels like that's been missing from them the whole game, and well, Angel's been decimated.
That was a 27-11, by the way, on the Cypher.
It looks like this B piece is in motion. What does Xiao do about this? He can't do much. He has to respect it.
I've got your trail.
Even the Seekers to come through as well. Going to show exactly how far back NAVI are. You should be able to get that plant going for yourselves. Chronicle going to go for it. That's a little bit dangerous here. That smoke just dissipating, but no one there to really find much. Actually, tell the lights, at least denied the first attempt at a plant. Buying a couple of seconds now for the second shot, though.
Spike planted.
Yeah, looking to get antsy on this though.
Cina's in. He's straight in there. It's Chronicle to find Xiao, though, leaving it just down to Zipan, Cina, and Sugetsu. And this is when the problems start to come together. You've got so many bodies against you here. Alpha does get noted, but he still wins the fight. Cned with 4 to find and a mountain to climb. The flash pretty good as well. Leo going to keep that position in mind. The first couple of tentative steps mean nothing. Alpha having a belting game for himself. And well, sadly in my book, a little bit of a flat game from NAVI there.
Yeah, it did. I don't know if this were, again, we question some of the comfort of really when you bring across some of these compositions to a live game, talk about testing things out. Things just didn't really feel characteristic of what we've seen from NAVI so far this season, at least. I mean, I know Desk was hitting heavy on fundamentals and, you know, spacing being off, trading, position.